part of our 2022 North Dakota Lions All-Star Basketball Series. With us now from the Kindred Vikings, that is Max McQuillan. And Max, for you specifically, your senior season here, I know Kindred had a lot of success on the boys' side as well in high school athletics, but for you, what does it mean to get nominated to an All-Star game like this?
Oh, it's a great honor, and I'm just really excited to get out on the basketball court one last time, with my teammate Paul Olson. Like I said, just a huge honor to be nominated for this and selected to play in this.
You mentioned Paul Olson. There's a lot of teams in Class B, and this year it just seems like everyone has got a little something extra on top of their name in terms of where they're going or what they were able to accomplish in high school. So what does it mean to have two guys from Kindred on this roster?
Oh, it's an awesome thing. Just kind of shows how, hard work kind of pays off in the end. And like for Paul's sake, I mean, he's got a crazy story, like he's been working for basketball all his life. He put every summer, all into basketball, and then, goes up for track for a couple months, and now he's doing track in college. So it'll be really fun to watch him, but to get to play with him one last time, it's going to be really exciting.
For you specifically, is there a different player that maybe was from Region 1 or someone from across the state that you're looking forward to going up against on your team for a couple of practices and then actually having a chance to play with them for a couple of games against the Class A squad, Max?
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, I would just say I'd have to go with the Hurlburt twins, just because, we've been competing against them, all of our high school career, and they've been like the team, like it's kind of like grown to be, two really good matchups every time we play them. Other than that, though, I mean, Trey Brandt from the West, I haven't really played against him at all. I used to play with him, though, a little bit back in the day, like sixth grade elementary. So it'll be fun to play with him. And then other than that, Zach Hendrickson from our Redeemers. I don't really know him from golf, but I know he's a really good basketball player. I just haven't got to see him play, so it'll be fun to play with him too.
For you specifically on the court, is there a favorite basketball memory that comes to mind more so than others, Max?
I mean, it's hard not to say, the state championship my junior year, but I just have to say the whole experience of mine, not that first time we went, just because like we would go there for the girls basketball team, and watch them play. And it was always just like, we really wanted to get there, and it would be such a cool experience, and we got to experience that. But I would definitely say the after party celebration where we were all in the pool, like all our Kindred team and fans were in the pool. And then we got a bunch of our administration, from our head coach to our superintendent, to jump into the pool with their clothes on. And then we actually got Brunson Walters to jump into, and it was like everyone was just coming down, and the pool was like had to have had at least 100 kids in it. It was just an awesome time.
And those are memories for sure that you're going to remember for a lifetime. And specifically from that, I guess, speaking of memories, what did you learn from your coaches during your time at Kindred, and kind of what do you hope to take with you moving forward after, this is the last swan song, so to speak, as a Kindred Viking representing, the Kindred Vikings one more time, Max? What do you hope to take from them in terms of what you learned?
They taught us so many countless life lessons. And I'd have to say the three main ones would be definitely hard work, integrity, and never quit attitude. I would just say I just feel like those three are the most important, because if you really stick to those and, you have a lot of passion in what you do and you put the time and effort into the stuff you do, you're going to see results. But it takes time. It takes hard work. So I think those are going to be the lessons that I take with me.
And Max, specifically for you, what's the next chapter in life? What's your plans for August and September coming up here?
I'm going to attend MSUM next year in the fall, and I'm going to study actuarial science.
So MSUM, why was it the right fit? And what is actuarial science, so to speak, if someone's never heard of that before?
Yeah, at my grad party, there was about 90% of people that didn't know that. So I just had to tell the story multiple times. So I got it pretty down. So basically, it's a math major, is the major thing, but it's more descriptive. And you get that degree to become an actuary. And what you do with that, you can work at a lot of companies basically, and you do a bunch of math and stats stuff essentially. So it's just a more stricter version of a math major. And MSUM, I mean, like I said, I found this major out, like my counselor helped me with it. And I was just like, I think it fits me really well. And MSUM kind of was the only program that really had this whole degree. So I was like, and it's close to home. I'll get to be around a lot of my buddies still from high school and meet a lot of new people. And yeah, that's kind of a perfect fit for me.
Final thing for you, Max, before I let you go, I'll end on a fun one here. Superstitious. Are you superstitious? And if so, did you have to do anything before a football game, basketball game, golf? I mean, anything of that nature, take us through if you are a little bit superstitious.
I mean, for football and basketball, I always had the same stretching routine for the locker room. Other than that, not a whole lot of superstitious with those sports, but golf was definitely one of those that all of us were very superstitious. So like on the car ride, we make sure we always do our same routine. We'd always be wearing, our same clothes and all that stuff. So I think golf was definitely the more superstitious sport, and like what you put on your golf ball, like the marking or what golf ball you use. I always had to use a Titleist too, because that was always my lucky one.
Hey, Max, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck at MSUM coming up in the fall, and best of luck here in the Lions All-Star Basketball Series as well.
All right. Thanks, Chase.